Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Cold Fire.
And I'm Kip.
And today we are What?
If they didn't know that already?
Well, they might skip the first two. That's happened.
Well, they shouldn't skip the first
That's why
two.
you do the intro whenever you're doing segmented
I'm
concerts.
just saying, they shouldn't. Watch the whole thing.
Anyways. What was I saying?
We're
reacting to the third installment of the Madonna's Drowned World Tour 2001. And if you haven't watched the first two yet, you're seeing that we're not doing the full concert just in case it gets blocked. It'll block the whole concert, so we're doing it in segments. So if one gets blocked, then at least we won't lose the whole video. The whole concert concept, okay? But if it does, you can always check out the Patreon channel. It's in my link below. It's only $1 a month. Everyone else is charging $10, $15. So get it while it's hot. There's 250 videos on there that you have not seen yet that have been blocked on YouTube. But we are going to continue on and see what the Queen of Pop does on this one here. Okay? stop it right there. I think the whole concept, if you can correct me on this, is all the concerts that we reacted to, because everyone knows that Madonna set the blueprint for concerts when she did the Blonde Ambition concert. She set the precedence where you had the background screens, you had things going on the stage other than singers just coming out
And
with the
singing.
band and singing.
Correct.
She added cinematography to it. But I think what, from all the ones that we reacted to up until now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she's going for more of a rock concert type with this concert here. Like traditional rock and roll. Like, if you noticed, even the ballads and everything, she's keeping it in that rock and roll concert type settings compared to what her concerts usually look like. All bright and disco balls and, lavish comb bras and stuff like that. So she was kind of like reinventing herself once again. And I think she wanted to go with more like, try out that punk rock era that she started out with before she became famous.
Right. It's called goth.
Exactly. Or punk rock, garage band, sort of things like that you find. But it was like, I think it's incredible because so far I have heard nothing but her use her own voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't heard I've heard some synthesizing come in, but she's still using her voice. Second of all, I always want to point out is I always noticed, because when she said "Welcome to Detroit," I didn't realize that it didn't tell us where this concert was performed. But every time she goes on concert, she always does her last concert in Detroit. You know why?
So she can go home and visit her dad.
Exactly. Because after a long, grueling concert, she goes where her father is because she's, how do you put it? She can forget that star status and be treated like a human, because her father never treats her differently.
Nope. He still yells at her.
Yep. She still buys him a lawnmower or a John Deere tractor because she knows that he doesn't like that material things, and she respects that just like he respects her being so famous. And also I want to add, and you can attest to this, being a gay man.
I'm gay?
Well, I hope you are for the past 25 years. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, when she was growing up, she was very much scorned in her hometown for standing out, for being different. She was ridiculed even before she became Madonna. She always felt isolated and everything else. So she went to New York with, the dream of and $35. But think about if you were criticized in your town in South Florida. I was criticized in my town, in a small town in Georgia. And think about all the people that made fun of you. And then you're on stage in front of 25,000 people going crazy over you. You're the queen of pop. You have more money than probably anybody in that city. And to go to your hometown, and basically most of the people that criticized her are probably up in the concert watching her thinking, wow, we always thought she was this odd girl, and look what she done with her life. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't get it handed to her on a silver platter, is what I'm saying. She worked hard for it. She went to New York homeless and built herself up as an empire.
Okay. What's that got to do with me being a gay man?
Put yourself in her shoes. What if you
I
decided
couldn't
to...
fit in her shoes. Her shoes are too small.
You know what I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to say, Craig. You're not getting what I'm trying to say.
I am. I'm trying to give a little humor to your damn drama.
I know that, but you're messing with my mindset. Whenever, if you were,
I get what you're saying.
because you were ridiculed when you were younger, even in Fort Lauderdale, as open as it is. And then all of a sudden you become this global, I'm talking about global icon.
Well, let me put it to you this way.
And then you go to your hometown, back to where all those people made fun of you at.
Let me put it to you this way. She's got a lot of cojones to do that because I wouldn't go back to my hometown.
No, I think she's proving a point.
But that's what I'm saying. She's more of a person than I would be because if I became famous after all these people criticized me and how they treated me, I would not go back there because I wouldn't give them the time of day.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Well, do you remember when we watched A League of Their Own and they did the documentary about she rented out a small town in that little town of Evansville, Indiana, and all the people criticized her because they said she won't come out and talk to us. She don't say nothing good about the town. She's impersonable and all this other stuff. Well, excuse me, but she's in a red state.
First off, she just gave your town a bunch of money. You need to shut up about it and just let her do her thing because she was doing a movie as well. So, I'm sorry if I have to stay in the zone to do a movie or whatever, and I still have to stay healthy and go on my runs. I'm not going to stop and have a little chit chat with you because I don't care. I got to finish that. Then I'll come. Maybe if you were nice, maybe I would come out and chit chat after it was all said and done. But what's she gonna do? Go knocking on the neighbor's door. Excuse me, y'all got some sugar? You know.
Or hey, I'm Madonna. I'm in the neighborhood, and we're making A League of Their Own, and I just wanted to come out and see what you watch on TV.
But it's funny how she got ridiculed, which every single person that was in that movie, like Betty Davis,
were extras.
No, but let's stick with the stars on that movie. All Betty Davis, was it Betty Davis?
Betty Davis was the actress.
Never mind, Gina Davis.
Gina Davis was.
See, I know a little shit.
I know.
Anyways, she didn't go and talking to people.
No.
But Madonna was the only one. Rosie didn't go talk to people.
No.
But
Penny Marshall didn't either.
But Madonna got criticized for not going to talk. And that's because they just wanted to complain. That's all there is.
No, they wanted to be near her.
So. Well, get over it.
Get an autograph or
they
wanted their town
I want to make some songs.
They wanted to get pictures of her out in the town so they could be popular.
Make songs.
Okay, how many react to already off this
One.
third segment? We just reacted to
Ray of Light.
Ray of Light. So, what do you think is coming up next?
I don't know. You got to hit play.
I don't know. Okay. So far, this has been a banger concert. It looks better than sitting in the nosebleeding seats when we were watching it. Okay. That's the song she opened up with. Okay. Okay, so it fits in.
This is my religion.
Oh, she's getting ready to get
I can't remember when I was young. I can't explain if it was wrong. My life goes on,
is that people
but
in
not
cocoons?
the same. Into your eyes, my face remains. I've been so down.
God, they're hanging. Ooh.
Down to the ground. I was so
Nice.
blind. I could not see your paradise.
Okay,
It's not for me.
you could have paid the extra money.
into your eyes. My face remains.
Okay. So I'm guessing that was an interlude
I don't know.
to get her time to change.
I would
Does that
keep
mean
going.
something big's going to come up?
I would keep going.
You sure? Because there's only so many titles you can fit in an editing. But what do you? So we did. That was Ray of Light, and it went into
Something.
the interlude of. I think that was Paradise Not for Me. God, I could be wrong. Please don't hold me against it if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, I thought that was really cool because she knows how to pick them guys to get get the audience attention, does she not?
They look better hanging upside down. Once they got up close, I wasn't too impressed.
I don't think those were the guys that were hanging upside
Yes, it
down.
was the guys that were hanging upside down because they dropped them to the floor.
Well, yeah, they look better hanging upside down. Yeah.
But anyways,
But everybody does. I mean, gravity makes everybody look better hanging up. Ow. My ass is sore.
what they say,
Just,
what did Blanche say? I'm going to start meeting men on my back.
I thought she already did.
So,
Anyways, that was
was two
impeccable
songs.
because I like the idea that she went from Ray of Light, and then she kind of gave that precursor of what she started out with which was Drowned
I know,
World,
this looks like something from Frozen.
Substitute for Love. I know, and then she went into the interlude, and she always does that when she goes to change, but at least she gives the audience something to hold their attention as opposed to just walking off the stage and another band walking on there and doing a song or something
But
like that.
This is part 3.
Yeah, this is part 3. So, like I
Lord
said,
knows how many more
we
gotta
are
go.
breaking this concert up into segments in hopes that if it gets blocked, all the songs won't get blocked. But that was the
Ray
third
of
part
Light and
of
something
the
else.
thing. And so, with that further ado, we are going to stop it right there until our next part that's coming up next.
We'll see you in part 4.
And from the U.S. to wherever you are in the world, we love you guys. Stick with us. Thank you for supporting us. And we love you. Bye-bye.